Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, we are just patiently waiting. I mean, let's be honest, you know, right now it's extremely quiet with solo leveling. I mean, we're just kind of getting raids being done, doing our daily power of destruction, making sure your guild bosses are done and dusted, you know, just kind of doing the regular things. I mean, to be fair, there's nothing too crazy going on right now, and it's kind of understandable, right? Because you know, with the next upcoming update as well as the one after that, we are going to be in the thick of it. Wait, that KSI reference? I'm joking. Anyway, as you guys know, yesterday I made a video talking about the whole Monarch skill tree that we've got going on, thanks to Nato, who got the information from Alpha, so huge shout out to Alpha and Nato, of course. If you haven't seen the video, please check it out, because obviously with that skill tree, it's going to shake things up in terms of gameplay, in terms of the strategic play that we have going on with each fight, and it will probably most likely make things a little bit more difficult for the game, right? It's going to shift things, definitely. It will most definitely shift things. Now, one thing which Alpha did confirm to me is that this piece of Monarch skill tree type of content that they're planning on doing could very well drop a lot sooner than we think, a lot sooner than I thought, to be fair, because I thought it was probably going to be sometime maybe next year. Maybe there was going to be a lot more time to think about it on how they want to go about doing it, but apparently they're ready to rock and roll with it unless things change, right? It's going to probably have some sort of correlation with the roguelike dungeon. I want to put it as that because, of course, it is a new boss-like dungeon raid, of course. And with the images I've shown you previously, right, we've got these little shards. Technically speaking, we've got one of the Monarch in the game already. So realistically, if they want to push it, they can do so because they can use Baron to be kind of like the tester, right, to smooth things out as we go on to face more of the Monarchs. But yeah, and again, it falls perfectly in line from when this is going to be releasing, being the end of October, going into November. Obviously, with the next update, it's going to be the Halloween content, so we've got a new character, we've got a Halloween update, which will bundling a few other things. Of course, this again could introduce the roguelike dungeon event, and then obviously for the half anniversary, that can then lead in with even more things like Thomas and etc. And if they choose to go to do the Monarch skill tree, they could very well introduce it during the half anniversary. I feel like that is going to be huge, right? Thomas as a summonable character, and then this whole Monarch skill tree just comes into play. That will just commit, like at that point, I truly do believe that is what you kind of need to add to shake up the game, especially at a key moment of its time span, aka, you know, like an anniversary time, half anniversary. And so, like, in terms of requirements of with the skill tree, because it will require you to defeat Monarchs, they could make it so that it's going to be the dungeon itself giving you a reason to why, or that incentive, or the unique incentive, I guess, on why the dungeon needs to be completed. You get the shards, that affects the Monarch tree. You level up the Monarch tree, you invest into whatever skills and stats you want to boost up. Eventually, after working on the Baron tree, because I'm sure each Monarch will have their specific tree, you'll unlock the special skills to then have Baron by your side. You know, that could very well be a thing, of course. But I will say, was not expecting to hear that it's ready. So again, if they don't drop it at the end of October, then could very well happen. Oh, what am I doing? It could very well happen half anniversary. I'm going to put my money on to say half anniversary, only because that it is coming across as such a big piece of content, of course, and it will fit quite nicely because it's like you've got this new this new Monarch skill tree, and then you got Thomas releasing. That just kind of tells me that Thomas is going to be even more of a beast, more of a behemoth of a character. That's what that tells me. Okay, where is he? Hello. Excuse me, sir, if we cannot do that. So yeah, I don't think they're going to add the hard. I mean, they could also add the hard version of Baron during the half anniversary. I will just say that during these upcoming updates, it's most definitely going to be keeping us busy. I do want to say. I think the half anniversary, big things are planned, especially with everything that I've mentioned. So yeah, I mean, even though right now, you know, it's kind of quiet, I'll admit that, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just like doing my dailies and leaving it be. But this whole Monarch tree is going to be the next thing. Obviously, people are still working on cores, and I completely understand that. Especially leveling up cores right now, it is taking a hot minute. I mean, you just got to have to prioritize Sundry Move first is what I would suggest. And then, obviously, make sure that your hunters are slowly getting done up. But looking outside of the cores, that's something that would just kind of work over time. But, yeah, the Monarch skill tree, I think that is going to be the big push in terms of helping everyone get to the 1 million mark in terms of power level. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, well, then again, that's kind of where I'm shooting for. I feel like on average, it might be like the 700-800k for the average person to kind of shoot for that. So that is the situation on hand, ladies and gentlemen. So good news all around. Big things are being planned for mainly anniversary. By the sounds of it, could very well be added during the next update being October, which makes sense as I've just shown you guys with the dungeon releasing at the end of October going into the half anniversary. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see on what the developers have in mind, because I mean, look, it's not been the first time where they've held back content to release at a different period, at a different time. So yeah, we'll just have to kind of wait and see on what their plan of action and what they want to do. I personally think that they should really save it for the half anniversary, because I want the half anniversary to be stacked. That's my personal preference. I want a half anniversary to be just oozing with content, keeping us busy. And if anything, I want Thomas to come in and just wreck havoc. Give us the test. Give us the test, you know? So that's kind of where I'm at. That being said, as you guys, or some of you guys may not know, to my supporters, obviously I am doing a Thomas, oh my god, I am doing a Thomas giveaway. I was going to close the video yesterday, but can I get a cheeky? No, I can't. Oh god, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I was going to close the video tomorrow, but I'm going to leave it up for 5 more days. So if any of my supporters still haven't entered to get a chance to get a free Thomas, yeah, the link's going to be down below for an extra 4 or 5 more days, and then I'm going to close the video. So just kind of want to put that out there. If anyone wants their free Thomas, it'll be so awkward if Thomas doesn't actually release for half anniversary. But he is, because they've already leaked him in the developer notice, so they can't go back on their word. Otherwise, that is just going to be horrible to do that. Alright, so let me just kind of finish off my boy Baron here. Okay. Oh god. Oh, come off it. No. Excuse me, sir. Where are you? Yep. There we go. Yeah, that's just kind of beautiful. And that is all she wrote. Alright, let's see if we get anything good here. Go to sleep, Baron. See, this is what's going to happen. Eventually, I'm going to capture you. I feel like I'm playing Pokemon with, like... Because obviously, with the Shadows and now beating the Monarchs to eventually have them on our side. Oh, God. Gotta catch them all, hey? Gotta catch them all. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. Is that for... Ooh, that is for Jimu. Ooh. Okay, we can work with that. Just kind of wanted to give you guys some of that news. So, yeah. Look, solo leveling right now, it might be in a very quiet state. That's A-okay. We're nearly there. Right? Use this time to save up materials, to save up resources, to save up tickets, right? We've got a new job change coming. We've got the Halloween update happening in like a week and a half or so, right? Not that far off. And then when the half anniversary drops, then it's game on at that point, you know? So, and with what they've got lined up, yeah, something new is going to be added into the game, which is going to be shifting the gameplay, the difficulty, our play style completely. So let the developers cook, and yeah, we'll see what happens in November.